From pure speed to technical brilliance, this video covers it all. Watch how Tia Clayton controlled the 100-meter final and how Tia Jones shocked a world-class hurdles field. We dive into race breakdowns, performances, and rising stars to watch.
She did not even get through on the 100 meters at Girls' Champs this year because Tia and Tina were both there. But I have to tell you, Serena Cole has been less than a step behind them, David, in each of the races that they've run together, including at the Caribbean Trials.
Are you suggesting for a second, Bruce, that the World Junior Champion might lose tonight?
No, that's very difficult, especially since Brianna Liston has not declared and did not run in the heats. So I think Tina remains a favorite. I'm just saying Serena Cole is so close to the twins. There's Karika Hill on screen. Outstanding talent at Heidel. I mean, Coach Corey Bennett needs to be commended. He has built that program literally and figuratively from the ground up. You know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, Heidel was not a name that would be mentioned. Heidel has come as close as second in Girls' Champs. And but for a couple of relay batons, you know, and they have two ladies in this final.
And they do. And of course, they've played their part in the World Under-20 world record.
Both.
As well. Kirika Hill was a part of that team.
In
Nairobi. And then Brianna Liston, a part of that Carifta team.
It's interesting
is it a Carifta record, though, David?
It is a Carifta record.
It's not a world record, though.
It's a Jamaican record, so we can boast that the Jamaica junior record is faster than the world record.
Wait, no, which happens to be a Jamaican record as well, though.
Yes.
Right, so we're...
Just the requirements are different for records to be ratified.
Ratified, yeah. And it was tough on the ladies. That's Michaela Hazley, threatened for a moment in the semi-final against Tia and Tina from Edwin Alley.
World Under-20 champion from last year and plans to do it again this year in Cali. She won the Girls' Championship 100 meters, Tia Clayton of Edwin Alley.
This young lady generally gets a fantastic start. Alana Reid from Heidel.
Great over 200 meters. She's looking to maybe utilize her speed endurance and come through in this one.
Just a brilliant came in at 11.49. Easing down, Serena Cole.
A businesswoman. I like Serena Cole a lot. A long jumper and a sprinter at Edwin Alley. She ran 11.24 an hour ago to get into this final and then went on to get the long jump going on. Look for Serena Cole to be in the frame.
It's gone 11-1 this season, and now Kirika Hill, also of Heidel.
No hurdles tonight, but this event might be a big hurdle for her. She's going to go out there and do her best, trying to make that top 2 spot.
Age group record holder as well, Kirika Hill. And then in lane 7, don't know how often she will end up in lane 7, Tia Clayton.
11.56 is the time that she jogged to get here. She knows she can finish in the top 2. Only 2 go to represent us in the 100 meters at the World Junior Champs.
And then from Petersfield, out there in West, Alexis James.
Westmoreland's best, Alexis James, 11.57. Her time coming in, she's way faster than that.
The final of the Under-20 girls 100 meters.
Am I allowed to ask for a sub-11, Spencer, or should I not ask for a sub-11?
I think you can, because the conditions appear conducive. This is a sumptuous lineup. I think Serena Cole will be very, very dangerous here. Tia Clayton, the World Under-20 champion, can't rule that out and underestimate her chances. She knows how to produce the goods on the big stage. Quality lineup assembled. Hazley, Williams, Clayton, Reid, Cole, Hill, Clayton, and James. Set. Ready, go. Clean start. Great start by Tia Clayton, the World Under-20 champion. The rest will have to do their running from behind. Tia Clayton, Serena Cole is coming forward, but Tia Clayton, the World Under-20 champion, is a national junior champion. 10.97. That's the unofficial time. That equals the national junior record. We wait for the...
She's one of our challengers. Looks a little nervous, and why not? From Bahamas, and next to her in lane 3, Tia Jones. has run outdoors this year. Fairly swift 12:57, although that was wind-aided. 12:38 at her best. So Tia Jones, US indoor champion last year. Well, the list of achievements of Camacho Quinn is long, and the Olympic champion from Tokyo almost did it again in Paris. Redoubtable competitor Camacho Quinn from Puerto Rico. So Kira Nugent, just listen to the welcome for the hometown athlete. World indoor bronze. She was absolutely made up to take that medal in China just 2-3 weeks ago. But the big medal in the Olympic Games went to Masai Russell. The American had such an incredible season and has been fairly swift indoors this year, so watch out for Masai Russell. I think she's in pretty good shape. The aforementioned Danielle Williams in lane 7. 32, still running incredibly well. Having won the world title in 2015, came back in 2023 to win it for the second time. And then Amber Hughes of the USA, another semi-finalist from the World Indoor Championships just held recently in China. Well, Nugent is already looking forward to, I saw a quote from her saying, well, I'm the best 100-meter runner in this field, so as long as I go well in the hurdles. Let's see. So Kira Nugent right in the middle. She's got Camacho Quinn to her left, the Olympic champion to her right. Well, she's got an Olympic champion on either side.
Yep. It's hot in the middle of that race, man.
It is.
A lot of talk about the headwinds. I think that the hurdlers prefer a headwind as opposed to a tailwind.
Yeah, tailwind can sometimes get them on the hurdles too quickly.
Yep.
So Camacho Quinn in 4, Nugent in 5, Russell in 6.
Set.
Nugent gets out pretty quickly, right over the far side. Cartwright started fast, so did Tia Jones as well. But Tia Jones just has the lead at the minute. Camacho Quinn is charging, and also Danielle Williams, but it's going to be Jones who gets it. That's a surprise. Wow. You look at all the big names, and if you ran this race a bunch of times, you might get a whole host of different results. But on this occasion, sometimes just having been out in the season, having run a few races, she's done that just recently.
It's a testament to how strong she is mentally, because there's been a lot going on with her.
So over on the far side, I mean, Cartwright got out very, very quickly indeed, and that helps Jones, because Jones then is really nicely into her running. No mistakes, clean hurdling pretty much all the way. Maybe just clipped one there, but stayed strong off the last barrier. Kept that momentum right through to the line. Camacho Quinn, who normally can't finish so quickly as well. Russell never quite got into it, which is a bit of a surprise there. It just seemed to be lacking a bit of gas there in the last, over the last 2-3 flights. But for Tia Jones, that really has set this up beautifully going into the 100 meters.
It's a huge win. Going into the 100, you would say that Nugent and Masai may have an advantage there, but you can't hate on 12 points, man. Really coming through at the end. I thought that Danielle Williams was going to hold on. And in the middle of the race, when you're at home, you feel the energy of the crowd. You can expect to come through a little bit harder. But Tia Jones, huge win.
So two of our challengers come out on top there. Tia Jones and Danielle Williams ahead of the racers. Camacho Quinn, Nugent and Russell. So they had to settle for the middle points, if you like.
The 2025 season delivered 2 electrifying sprint performances that, while unfolding in different disciplines, shared a common theme: the emergence of athletes ready to redefine expectations. The women's 100 meters at the World Under-20 Championships and the women's 100-meter hurdles at the Grand Slam track meet in Kingston showcased not only raw speed, but also the shifting balance of power among the next generation and established elite. In the flat 100 meters, Tia Clayton once again proved why she is considered one of the most exciting young talents in global sprinting. Entering the final as the reigning U20 world champion, she carried both expectation and pressure. The field was stacked with familiar rivals: Serena Cole, Alana Reid, Alexis James, and her twin sister Tia Clayton, all athletes capable of producing world-class performances. Yet, from the very moment the gun fired, Clayton separated herself. Her start was explosive, arguably the defining phase of her race, allowing her to establish immediate dominance. By the halfway mark, she had already created a visible gap. What made Clayton's 10.96 performance particularly impressive was not just the time, but the composure. Even as Serena Cole mounted a late challenge, Clayton maintained her mechanics and rhythm, showing maturity beyond her years. Matching the Jamaican national junior record, she didn't just win, she reinforced her status as a future global contender at the senior level. The race itself was a statement of progression. Youth sprinting is no longer just about potential, but immediate excellence. In contrast, the 100-meter hurdles in Kingston told a different kind of story, one of disruption. Unlike Clayton, who fulfilled expectations, Tia Jones overturned them. The race featured a lineup packed with proven names, including Akira Nugent and Danielle Williams, both known for their technical precision and championship pedigree. The spotlight was naturally on these established athletes, particularly in the central lanes. However, Jones executed a near-perfect race under pressure. Her 12.63 wasn't just fast, it was controlled. In hurdles, where rhythm and timing are everything, she demonstrated exceptional efficiency between barriers. While others showed slight inconsistencies, whether in hurdle clearance or stride pattern, Jones remained smooth throughout. Her victory was not built on a single phase like Clayton's start, but on consistency across all 10 hurdles. Comparing the two races highlights a fascinating contrast in sprinting disciplines. Clayton's dominance came from raw acceleration and top-end speed, key components of the flat 100 meters. Her race was about power and execution in open space. Jones, on the other hand, thrived in a technically demanding event, where precision often outweighs sheer speed. Her win emphasized discipline, coordination, and race management. Another key difference lies in experience and narrative. Clayton represents the rise of youth, a prodigy confirming her trajectory. Jones represents a breakthrough at the elite level, an athlete stepping out of the shadows of more decorated competitors. One performance solidified a reputation, the other reshaped it. Yet both races converge in what they signify for the future of women's sprinting. The margins between athletes are shrinking, and the depth of talent is increasing. Whether it's a junior star running sub-11 or a hurdler upsetting world-class opposition, the standard continues to rise. Ultimately, these performances are not isolated highlights, but indicators of a broader evolution in the sport. Tina Clayton and Tia Jones, through very different paths, delivered the same message. The next era of sprinting is already here, and it's faster, deeper, and more unpredictable than ever before.